Probably. See if the LEU comes through here. 4. Mic check. Mic check. Audio. We got some fucking audio. What's happening, everybody? Just like I'm just swearing. Like, hey, everybody, what's happening, everybody? I am Emmara, goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet when I'm not doing other things. I guess I do other things. I am a puppeteer. I'm a cosplayer. I am one of your former ambassadors for Dustboard, Aether Drift, Innistrad Remastered Final Fantasy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I might like Magic just a little bit. Just a little bit. I've been playing for 32 years now. 32 years. It's a Mandalorian. Can I clean your eyeball? Yeah, I haven't cleaned your eyeball today. I know. You're like, quit messing with me. Quit messing with me, mama. This is Mandalorian. He's the mayor. No, baby, I know. I think you just got a little virus. I don't know what we can do about it besides go to the doctor. Yeah, this is not gonna work. There's no space for you. Baby, we gotta clean this out again. I know. You gotta keep going. There's no space for you, man. This is my stream. Most unprofessional stream. Oh my god, man. You're just knocking everything over. No, you don't need to go up there right now. Like, you don't come over here until the stream starts every time. Every time. I get it. I'm pretty awesome. You're pretty awesome. We're pretty awesome. Yeah. Anyway, this is my little program where I sit here and I do whatever I want to do, which is paint some miniatures. And I need to be adding my collection to the Mox field so I can sell it. So that's what's happening. I'm gonna write that I'm online. I never do that. Kind of fucking forget all the time. Oh my god, stop swearing so much, you sweary lady. There we go, look at me. I'm a professional. I'm not a professional. Just finished filming some shitty content. And now here we are. I've been just sorting things all morning and selling things all morning. It's been a day. Oh man. Mendo. Can I see your eye? Yeah. We're gonna have to go to the vet tomorrow. How about that? I'll make. Yeah. Poor Mando. He doesn't like it when I mess with him, but sometimes he needs to be messed with. Sometimes he needs me to mess with him. What's going on here? Chat. Oh, all my docs are... What is happening here? Every time I come back, everything has changed. I'm like, what is happening here? It doesn't make any sense. Nonsense. Anyway. We've been painting minis for a while now. Mando! You know, I can't get you to pay attention to me at any other time except for when I'm doing this, which is quite annoying. Okay, let me make sure this isn't playing anywhere. You're silly. No, you're not going to come over here. I've already had a really shitty morning, dude. I don't need anything else broken. I just need to see my stream manager. Tell him to say, that's me. Excellent. That's all I need to know. Aha! There we go. We did it. We did all the things we were doing. Anyway. You might have seen me at Magic Cons, Command Fest, PAX. With my cosplays, I've been 6, 7 cosplays now? Magic-related cosplays? I've made and had a couple puppets of things. You might have seen me at things. I do stuff around. This is insane. You know, this insane thing is I can look at magic cards and I know what is going to be worth money. Like uncommon wise and stuff. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a really good card. This is probably worth something. Yeah, they usually are. The funny thing is that most of them are worth more than like normal cards, like rare cards, which is just stupid. It's very stupid. Like, all these things should be reprinted, like, a million times. Like, these are cards that go in almost every deck. There we go. Retro frame. I mean, Anger is still worth that much. That's insane. I mean, I've been right about every card that I put in this stack, so... I must know my shit just a little bit, huh? I don't know. I know everything about Magic. Even when I'm not paying attention anymore, like I haven't been as invested. It's because I haven't been playing very often with people and stuff, so just kind of floating about. But it's stupid that every one of these cards has been at least over $2, which is... And I know I have so many copies of them. So many copies. Even Miss Blade, Vampire Link, I was not completely sure. I was like, maybe, probably. It's only been printed twice. And it does... It's almost $10. It's fucking stupid. That was the one that I was worried. I was like, well, maybe this isn't as worth as much as I think it is. I was like, it's a cool card, and it does something silly, because it does not technically lifelink, so it double lifelinks. But apparently, I'm always right. Oh man, I was completely right on this whole entire stack of cards. And that is why you check your bulk. Because these were all commons and uncommons, and they were all silly amounts of money. At least at $2 every single one of them. And I know there's a whole bunch more. The silly thing is, like, I was kind of assuming that Windfall would be the most expensive of all the ones I put aside. I did not see that Vampire Link being the most expensive of all of them. So, we have been going through my collection for what seems to be all of existence. All of my existence. Let's see here. More cards. Let's go through. But also, we're doing some painting as well, because Emmara really likes Warhammer, and it's her happy place. I'm very sad that my Lehman Russ Demolisher fell this morning. Now it's all fucking wobbly and shit. I had to glue it back together. It did not glue it back together very well, so awesome sauce. Anyway, let's do some painting. Let's paint. You know, there's nothing safer than painting with your magic cards laying there next to you, sitting next to you. We got this. So is Stream Elements going away? This is what is going around. At least this is what I'm hearing right now. I'm worried, as I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anyway. And most of the stuff I do is I just make up stuff. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is what's happening with this. How do we do this? Okay, guess we'll go look it up and figure it out. That is most of my life, is me just trying to figure shit out all the time and not having any answers to it. So we are painting my witch hunters right now, or my silent sisters, or my custodies. I guess at least I have a bunch of miniatures that I can paint when I need to go take a break from reality. Because that's a nice thing. There's positives to my life sometimes. We are also painting my Sisters of Battle, my Adeptus Witch Hunters as well. Or Witch Hunters. I didn't realize they were both Witch Hunters now that I think about it. This kill team is also Witch Hunters. I'm actually doing them in a different color than I'm actually doing the red on them instead, so I can differentiate them from my other sisters. Most of my sisters are in purple and black. But since I actually use these for kill team, knowing which units are actually not just me having units mixed in to look cool. Sometimes that's what happens. I'm like, ooh, this looks really cool. It would look cool with this unit. Let's put them over here. And then I'm like, why are you over here? How did this happen? Oh yeah, that's me. I did that. My fault. My bad. I fucked this up. Why did we fuck this up? I don't know. I don't know what's happening most of the time. I don't pretend to know what I'm doing. So we are taking a break from sorting my collections. I am selling most of the things I own, and I don't have any reason to own them anymore. So we're just getting rid of everything, except for my magic cards, because I'm going to die with those. And then Heather has instructions to burn them all, because I don't want you to have them. I'm not letting anybody go to a thrift store and find my fucking magic cards. I have very specific instructions that my friends get anything that they want out of my collection, and then everything else burns. Unless Heather sells it. She can also sell them to people, but not at a discount. She can sell things if she wants, to pay for cats, so the cats can live a nice life. But otherwise, everything burns. And then she can make a YouTube video of it all burning, which would really make me laugh. I would be dead, but I will be laughing from the grave. I will be very amused from the grave. So we got all the pinks on these guys yesterday. I kind of just gave up on everything and just was like, I'm gonna go paint some guys. Sometimes I don't actually stream myself painting. That's like I get a lot more done than it actually looks like. I don't know, I don't sleep or anything, so that's part of the problem. Oh my god, I hate when I don't fucking cut things properly. Let me tell you, I hate building models. That's my least favorite thing to do. Building models is my least favorite part of Warhammer. I do not like the idea of pre-painted things coming to Warhammer. I'm going to talk about hobbying here for a second. And what I think. I get it. I will not play with those people that use pre-painted things. I apologize. I mean, if you want to pay somebody to go paint your guys, cool. That's awesome. I'm fine with that. I will play with you. I get that, not having the time or not enjoying painting. But I don't want some computer-generated fucking paint job. What the fuck is even the point of that? Like, no, I have no respect for that. Because I mean, more power to you. I'm sure you have somebody to play with, so you don't need me. I'm so fucking busy. I'll leave it to Emmara just to be pissed off all the fucking time. But that's my secret superpower. I'm just like the Hulk. I'm just always angry all the time. I don't come in any other flavor. It's like, is Emmara pissed off? Probably. Was she pissed off about cookies? Random things, traffic patterns, that cloud up there that looks like a dog. Who knows? Who knows what Emmara's being a whiny bitch about? Foxfield, you're so silly. It's so silly to me that all those cards were worth more money than I thought they would be. And another funny thing is now we're going to go through a bunch of rare cards, and they're not going to be worth anything compared to those uncommon cards that we just went through. It's so silly. This red does pop. We're still going to do the purples on them as well, but... I like to use a lot of the same colors in my armies, at least when I want them to match up with my other armies. I know they're not the same army, but most likely they're never fighting together. But in my universe, they're fighting together, so... Plus, I like to see colors that I want to see. I don't know. Getting to see my units look like the way I want them to look makes me happy, so... Hey, what's happening? It's not going too bad. We're getting there. We did all the pinks, which pink is a pain in the butt, Thundercat. Let me tell you, I'm not a fan of pinks. I'm not a fan of any of the light colors, and it doesn't help that I prime them in usually dark colors. But I primed all my Custodies in gold, which the gold was absolute trash, which was really weird because it was a Games Workshop paint. And it was brand new, but it just was not sticking properly and not sucking on like the primer normally does. So we were having all sorts of issues with it. I ended up using the rest of it just to get it out of the way. I was like, I don't want this in my house anymore. That doesn't work properly. It's out. So now we're doing the reds on everybody. I like to just go through all of one color. Also, we're adding cards to my Mox field, and I was... It's ridiculous the amount of common and uncommon cards that are actually worth money that people probably just have sitting in their collections that they don't realize are worth money. I don't know, I can look at a card and be like, oh, this is a really good card. This is probably worth something in some format. And almost every single, well, actually, every uncommon common that I took out while I was sorting things this morning was worth at least $2. And then the one that I didn't think was going to be worth anything, or might not be worth $2, ended up being the most expensive of all the cards. And I'm like, I definitely saw more of those in there, I just wasn't sure, so I didn't put them aside, so now I gotta go back through the stack, unfortunately. I haven't started going through my uncommon stuff for the most part, I was just sorting out my commons so they were out of the way. Almost got all those boxes all sorted, so... My Magic collection I'm not selling. All the rest of my collections I'm selling. Well, besides my Legos. Besides my Warhammer guys. Okay, I lied. I'm not getting rid of everything. It's so dumb. I have so many collections of things. I don't know, I've had so many hobbies, and I love so many things, and like, my whole entire brain, it's my happy place. Like, it makes sense to me. Like, reality doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a fan of reality. It bores me. It makes me angry. But all my hobbies, and I like that in video games and Magic and things like that, I can save the universe. I can make the world a better place. I feel like I cannot do that in the real world. I really like this red. I ended up having to switch reds because they didn't have the red I needed, so I was like, well, I guess I'll do the Custodies in a different red. I keep running out of materials is my other issue. Like, I need more paint. I do need to buy an actual proper lamp. My lamp is absolute trash right now. Or just using a lamp that I had in here already that, for some reason, this house is insane. It looks like it's been built by Dr. Seuss. Like, the electric is just insane. The rooms and the doorway frames and the walls, and sometimes they just go small, sometimes they get large. So it's like freaking. It's not even Dr. Seuss. It's almost like Alice in Wonderland. My house is. It's nonsense. I absolutely hate it. Whatever I need to fix things. I am not a contractor. I am not a person who should build anything except for magic decks. That is the only thing I'm good at building. And Legos occasionally if I follow the instructions. But I don't know how often I just am doing something stupid to fix something and I'm like, this is just a quick fix. This is really dumb. I should not be doing this. I didn't realize that their hands are actually wearing gloves. And also, how are you doing today? I'm sorry. I was like, ooh, a person! Got excited. Like, I'm not just talking to myself! My witch hunters have been sitting here for years. I started them a long time ago. They were actually part of my Sisters of Battle, or my Adeptus Sororitas. So, but I can take them in a Custodes list, so I'm actually going to play these at Commander Sealed. Is anybody going to Commander Sealed? I'm very excited about Commander Sealed. I am also very excited that I have some new plane chase cards for some plane chasing. I love plane chase. It's one of my favorite things. I'm gonna be doing some. I think most of my. I need to. Can't figure out how to get my Nightbot to turn back on. Like I followed the instructions that I was following on the internet to try to turn my Nightbot back on, but for some reason my Stream Elements is blocking my Nightbot, and I just can't figure it out. I'm too old and stupid for these things. Like, you're too smart for me, internet. I don't know what's happening anymore. But I can't put my, like, donation link or anything in my Nightbot. I guess I could do it in the Stream Elements. Guess I should check things out. I don't know. It's so frustrating. I wish I knew more about technology. Like, it's not even that I grew up on computers, so it's not like I don't know how to do anything, and that I can usually figure out most things, but sometimes with the new restrictions and things, that one browser is holding up a camera or doing something stupid that I just cannot figure out why, and then I just get angry. Why are you getting so angry all the time? Stream Elements, that's why. I don't know, I would have liked to make my stream much fancier than it actually is, but it was just me making up things. Trying to figure out things for the least amount of money as I possibly can so that I can still afford my hobbies. I love Legos very, very much, but like, I would buy every Lego set that comes out if I actually didn't limit myself. As Warhammer, I probably should have done so and limited myself, but instead I'm like, I like every army, which is, I don't have every army. I don't have an Eldar army. That's it. That's all I can say. That's not true. I don't have the Voltan army either, so That doesn't make it any better, I don't think. I don't have two armies that are in Warhammer. The worst thing is, it's not even like I'm like, I have a Chaos army. I'm like, no, I have every Chaos army. It's not like I'm like, I have a Death Guard army. Yep, yep. I have, yes, part of a Death Guard army. My Death Guard army is by far is one of my most beautiful armies. And Death Guard lets me paint the way that I do everything trashy. Like, I can make them look shitty, and it's okay that they look shitty. I do apologize to anybody who's not into swearing, because I do swear a lot. I do try to be respectful of people if they are not into such things going on. Sometimes my mouth just does the things, though. Sometimes it just doesn't. And I'm like, no, stop it. You're so naughty. When we get back, we'll do some more sorting of my cards. I am going to go take a slight break in a second. So I'm going to go stretch my back out, as it is in agony, as I do believe the words that people use for such pain. It's not the best. Yesterday I couldn't get off the floor, so I just laid there for like an hour. It's great being old. It's not. Don't do it. It's a trick. It's definitely very much a trick. I don't know who's trying to trick us, but it's the worst. You have fancy red hair. This guy, or this lady. Is this one of my female custodians? It is. I was very, very excited when they finally added female custodians. So I'm making a whole entire trans army. I was like, what is the worst thing in the whole entire world? A trans army. We don't want them in the army. So I'm going to make a whole entire army of us. What are you going to do about it? You know, whine about it, maybe. Nobody's going to whine about it. I don't do anything important enough that anybody's going to care. Like, you just let that girl do whatever she wants, because she's just gonna do whatever she wants anyway. There's no stopping me. Just new things. Look at your wonderful red hair. They're not done, but we only have a minute, so I'll see if I can finish this hair on this other witch hunter. I do want to do the swords in red, too. I forgot the handles are supposed to be red. My problem also is my ADHD. It makes me jump around a lot, so I'm painting one thing and then suddenly I'm painting 12 other things. And then I'm like, oh, we didn't finish any of these things, but we did put a little bit of paint on everything, so good job, me. I do appreciate you all hanging out with me. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. It does go to pay for my internet every month, so that's always good. I need internet. I don't know why. Sometimes it makes me sad. Anyway, I'm gonna go stretch my back out real quick. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. Maybe you'll get a Taco Bell commercial. I like Taco Bell. It makes me happy. Breakfast sounds delicious. I would love a breakfast sandwich. You have a great breakfast. Thank you for stopping in. I do appreciate you. What? Interesting. Yeah. Did we ever finish her cape? No, we didn't get most of the red on there. We're pretty sure we did. I think we do those in red too. That's probably what's happening. We're just talking to ourselves now. Because we can. Da 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 da. Oh, welcome back, everyone. Thanks for sitting through the ad break. I do appreciate it. Welcome to a magical miniature morning with Emmara. That's me. I'm just taking a break from going through my collections of things and selling stuff. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it. It's it bores me. Mainly because most of the things that I'm getting rid of right now are just things I haven't been collecting for years and years and years. Anyway, I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet. When I'm not making other content, I do a lot of things. Sometimes I'm a busy gal. I am a cosplayer. I am a puppeteer. I am one of your former ambassadors from Magic the Gathering, Aether Drift, Dustboard, Innistrad Remastered, Final Fantasy, and Avatar The Last Airbender. Those are all things I really enjoyed. I really like this card. I mean, it's good for zombies, but it's also good for tokens. It gives my tokens +1/+1 and flying, which is pretty cool. I don't even care that it's the rest of the card. I'm like, okay, tokens, I get flying, and I get that. Okay. I mean, it's really good with the, whatchamacallit? Words. Words have escaped me. This is one of my favorite artworks on any Magic card. I feel like we had a stack of plastic sheets over here, but apparently I feel like I also don't have a stack of plastic sheets over here anymore. Bunch of random Dragon Shield sleeves. Dragon Shield, the sleeve that I use. For my advertisement. Kinda. Maybe. I don't know. Is it really an advertisement if I'm not getting paid? Probably not. Oh my god, Dance of the Dead, you're a $20 card. I knew you were worth money, but I wasn't sure exactly how much. You're a really good card. Not only that, works very good in Terra. Make sure this isn't coming through any of my audios. Excellent. Okay. Very well. We did it. So, you may have seen my cosplays at Magic Cons. I've been in 2 Magic cosplay contests. And technically 4 of them, but 2 at Magic Cons. So you might have seen me up on the stage doing stuff. I love the artwork on this Sahili, and she is really good. She pretty. She pretty cool. You might have also seen my puppets roaming around at Magic Cons as well. That is another thing that happens from time to time. I think 5 puppets? Chandra? Tarmogoyf? Gavin? Appa? Chocobo? Yeah, that sounds correct. I don't know. Things have happened. Things have been happening forever, and I don't know what the answer to most of them are. Norn's Annex. Hey, you're not worth. I know. It's fine, Elvar. You can stay in a plastic sheet. Healy, you don't get to stay in a plastic sheet. Sorry. I've been trying to keep them only in plastic sheets if they're going in my binder, and they're over $5. That way I know. That's usually my trade binder. The things that I know are worth money, so I don't have to look them up later. Rule of law. I love you. I know there are people who do not like rule of law, but I don't care what you like. I don't care. I will stack you, and I will enjoy every second of it. Hand of the Predators never been reprinted, which is crazy to me. I mean, I understand why. Other creatures you control with Infect get +1/+1. It's just an Infect Lord. Whenever you cast a creature spell with Infect, they get poison counters. What can go wrong there? Nothing. That's fine. You'll be okay. You will be okay. It's Lulu. I do want to do some. I do still have some Final Fantasy ideas of things I want to do with Final Fantasy stuff. I love Final Fantasy. I got to be an ambassador for Final Fantasy. I don't care about anything else anymore. I won the game. I win. I win. I won life. There's nothing I can do to ever. I mean, Star Wars. Star Wars, I would lose my effing mind. Star Trek, I'm very excited about. Even The Hobbit, I'm very excited about. The Hobbit was one of the first, like, things that I ever, like, fantasy-wise had in my life. So, like, and I was actually introduced to The Hobbit the same year that I was introduced to Magic, which I wasn't really introduced so much as I just found Magic. Let's say, nobody introduced me to Magic. I just saw some cool artwork on some cards and bought some Magic cards, and then that's what happened. But here we are now. Oh god, Lizu. Man, I need to replay Final Fantasy X. It's been really a long time since I've replayed any of them. Like, I've been working through the new ones and the remakes as well. So it's just, I would like to, just as things I haven't gotten around to. I do want to rebuild my Final Fantasy X deck. I'll probably remake most of them. I don't know. I redid 7. I redid 6 with the precons and just put the cards that weren't in the sets. Oh, calling the week. Silly cards. I got you $17. That's silly. That's silly of you, little man. It's so weird to me sometimes, the cards that I'm like, is that really that much money? Why? But also, it's a really good card. I get it. I get it. I will say that the Final Fantasy foils that they used, like the promo arts and stuff in the Final Fantasies, so they look really cool. And it reminds me of the games, so I'm just like, oh yeah, I remember these characters. I remember this artwork when I was playing. Like, and Final Fantasy doesn't feel. I don't know. Most of the time, none of this feels out of place. Would I like more Magic only sets? Yes, I would. It's a thing I would like. But also, I really enjoy Universes Beyond. I'm getting all these things that I grew up on that I absolutely love in Magic. And I know I'm getting... They're not going to go away. That I'm not going to start some new game that's going to disappear and then I'm going to be sad. Like, I don't have time for such shenanigans. I don't like wasting time. It's not my favorite thing to do. Most of the time, it's not the same card up behind things, so it's not expected. Anyway, so we are slowly entering all my cards into Moxfield. Slowly. This is just my rare cards and my uncommon cards and things that I put in decks and things. I'm making it so I can't actually use any of these things in decks until I actually enter them into Moxfield, so that way I quit messing up. Oh my god, there's more of you douchebags. Are there more of you then, too? Grumble, grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble. Do you like yelling at my myself. I would like to finish this box today. Then I can finally start a different section. Very nice. I'd get there. Unfortunately, I made a mess again over here, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I was doing. Nothing worse than when I start doing something and I'm like, what am I doing this for? And there's more of you? Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this. I'm glad I'm looking, though, before I start going through these and have to keep bouncing back. Oh, that's a beautiful Tifa. Anyway, sorry. Very easily distracted. Oh, time wipe. Nothing feels worse than being time wiped. That's not true. There's a couple other terrible things in Magic that are not great either, that I do not enjoy having happen to me. A time wipe is definitely up there. Especially if I have no answer to it, and I'm just like, well, that was cool. Glad I'm here. You continue playing Magic. I'm gonna probably just hang out. A lot of times that's why I do leave things in my hand, though, just in case I need to rebuild. Like, I don't need everything out all the time. Is this only a clue card? Each player chooses up to 2 creatures they control and sacrifice with the rest, and then you create a tap treasure for each creature your opponents control. It's kinda silly. I am amused by that. Mass manipulation was a freaking pain in my butt back in the day. That was when I was playing Standard. I don't play Standard very often. I do play it, just usually on the toilet, because that's the only place to play. If you want any kind of content of me playing Arena, it's not early access, or me playing, like, drafting. Standard, I only play on the toilet, I think. I don't know, I don't like repeating the same processes over and over again, so then I try to play other kinds of decks and new decks and things that I build, and yeah, I do win, which is good times, but, like, also, it's so boring repeating the same thing and over again. But that's just me. Not much I can do about that. I'm not gonna just suddenly change my mind about it. But I am very good at Standard. That's the thing. Is I'm very good at everything that I do. It just sometimes I don't want to do it. Why do we have so many of you Night Pack ambushers? I know exactly why we have so many, but it's stupid. We don't need that many copies. That's the other thing, is some of this stuff I'm just gonna be packaging up to go to Magikids. No sense in me having all this stuff. Oh, Lord, y'all. It is hot as all in here. I can't have the air conditioning on, otherwise it'll blow everything else. So I'm just sweating my ass off in this vest right now. It's great. Not great at all, actually. I hate every second of it. Oh my god, I thought I put all these in order just a second ago, but apparently I just wasn't paying attention. Are there more of you? Did I get anything else? Is there any more of you? Okay, excellent. Probably more. Hold on. 5, 7, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see I did play standard for a little while. You could usually find my play sets of things. Like, oh yeah, this is what I was doing during this time period. That happens so often, and I'm like, oh yeah, these are the decks I was playing at the time. I think I took part most of my standard decks. I do still have a couple of decks that I teach people with, teach Magic, because I don't think teaching Magic through Commander is a good idea unless you have a very basic deck. It doesn't make it not a good idea. I don't care what you say. I've been teaching people Magic for 32 years, so I'm pretty sure I have at least a little bit of a grasp on that. I feel like there was more of you, but maybe I was just seeing things. Okay, I was just seeing things. Excellent. It's always good when I'm just seeing things. Man, am I excited about that stupid cat secret lair. We'll see whether or not Wizards F's that all up. Please stop messing up the secret lairs. I don't understand. Whoever's in charge of the, like, knowing, like, hey, this is gonna be a popular thing. Yeah, it's gonna fucking be a popular thing. Like, do you not know anything about the people that you are buying your product? Like, and not only that, you gotta factor in scalpers. Like, so fuck the scalpers and make more copies and fuck their day up. Like, I don't understand. Instead, you just make the players angry. I don't know. I've had some bad experiences purchasing things lately with... It's dumb, let me tell you. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get all pissy about it. 420. It's funny. You do not need to be in a fancy sleeve, my friend. Interest chakrams, though. Turn my character into a performer. That's fun. They should have a cat performer. So, of course, my first thought is always cat. Always cat. Oh, Tifa. You're so cool. I'm probably using these dangerous chakrams. I don't know, I'm breaking my rule of $5 or more, but I don't care. Yeah, okay. Did you get... He is very cool. I don't know if I actually have him in my Marchesa deck or not. I have to go see. That's the other thing, is I've been updating some of my decks, and I've been trying to make sure I do it on here too, but sometimes I forget to. $22. Wait a second, that's because you can't find the collector's packs for a decent price in any way. Just reprint them all. Fuck the secondary market. Screw them. Ruin these freaking douchebags. They'll survive. You know, let people play your game the way they want to play it. Makes sense, I guess. I don't know. All we've done is manage to bring the scalper market into Magic, which it was already bad anyway. I mean, we're basically just bullied into prices by the big name stores that are on the internet. They make it so we have to pay whatever they decide that we have to pay for things. That's pretty fucking stupid. Emmara, why are you so angry about things? I'm so angry because it ruins my time playing Magic. I want to build things the way I want to build things, and when I can't, with like the Chocobo bundle, I get pretty angry about it. I really wanted the Chocobo bundle, and I will never get one, which makes me sad. I don't want to be sad. That is silly. I have some pretty awesome friends. I wish I actually was closer to my friends. Instead, I'm just trapped over here doing whatever. I hate it. I hate it so much. I have Tom occasionally, once a week. When Tom's around. Only on Thursdays. I was going to say, I don't ever see Tom any other day. Never. I don't even hear from Tom until Thursdays. I love that these have partner Rowan and Will, the originals from Battle Bond. Only 99 cents. He's actually supposed to go on an Oathbreaker deck, so he can actually sit around. Okay, let's do some painting. Let's do some painting. I'm so mad that I've dropped this Lehman Russ tank earlier today. Got knocked off by something else that it was on top of. Oh, it makes me so sad. Just exploded. It's great. So there's pieces missing. I glued as much of it together as I could find. Not very happy about it. So, I also really like Magic, or Warhammer. Yes, we already know I like Magic the Gathering. We already discussed this. This is already things that have happened. Also, very much like Warhammer. This is the other thing we do on my little magical miniature morning, is I paint miniatures. I play a lot of Magic. I play a lot of Magic, and I play a lot of Warhammer. Give me my Warhammer set. I just keep complaining that I want a Warhammer set. I haven't complained this week about it. Give me a full-on Warhammer set, Warhammer. You love Money Games Workshop. Come on. Do I have to convince you that you like money? I know you like money. I know Wizards likes money. I know all you like money. Why are you not making a Warhammer set? It's literally two things that you really like is monies. Do I want to keep these purple? I think so. I wasn't going to, but... So my Witch Hunters, or my Sisters of Silence, are going with my Custodies now. I didn't realize that they were wearing gloves, so I had left all their hands not painted, and now I'm like, oh, I guess I gotta paint these. Oops. Oopsies. I am excited to finally get them painted, though. They've been sitting here for a long time. I did forget to paint the sword handles, I just realized on the first ones. I have terrible lighting right now, so sometimes I think I painted something, and then I tilt it, and I'm like, oh, we didn't paint any of that. That's a problem. Stupid game. Stupid paints. Stupid lamp. At some point, I will get a proper lamp, so we can actually do this. And we had a proper lamp for most of the 100 models that we painted for the contest, which we did get our rewards the other day. I had to go to the doctor, so It's the only time I get to go to Games Workshop is when I have to go to the doctor. My doctor is in Erie, and I don't really go to Erie anymore. I used to go to Erie all the time for my comic books when I collected, but we don't collect anymore. I just read. I just digitally read now. We got to a point where there was just too many comic books, and I was like, I'm gonna die. Well, why do I have all these comic books? Like, this makes no sense. Like, somebody's just gonna end up with a bunch of comic books. I don't know. I had fun collecting. I had fun hunting down things I wanted. Like, I didn't have no fun doing it. It was a good time. We did it, though. We did the thing we wanted to do, and now we're done. Sometimes, I don't know, that's my excitement. Was hunting down toys and hunting down collectibles and things that I really enjoyed. Whenever I would go out and about, go to flea markets and things. But no, that's over. It happened. It's over now. I don't know what's happening. I keep seeing posts and things popping up over here, and I'm like, I don't know what that means. And that doesn't look like something I want to deal with when I'm done here. That looks horrible. I think that's the worst thing about streaming, is after I'm done, is that I have like 3 or 4 hours of life to catch up on that I didn't do anything. And it's usually horrible, whatever it is. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's not great. Excellent. I'm so negative. I don't mean to be so negative, but sometimes things are not great. Oh my god, that's another thing that I missed. They have a lot of scrolls hidden in weird places. I wouldn't have even thought to look in there to see that there was a scroll in there. It's killing me. A whole bunch of gold I need to do on here, too. Do you have more things that I missed on you, too? We actually remembered to do hers. Did her arm thingies. I did her things on there. Oh, she's got big long scrolls. Her scrolls are cool. These crazy spears. I don't know how often the chick over here and her freaking sword, I just keep catching on everything. I'm like, please stop catching on everything. Your sword is huge. It doesn't even... it's so large that it does not fit even with the base. Trying to hold part of it, the length of it, is still so long that it sticks off. Please stop catching on everything. Please and thank you. You all, thanks for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. And I'll reintroduce myself when I get back. I am going to go take a slight break to go stretch my spine, as it is killing me. It's not great. But I usually use this 2.5 minutes to go stretch my back out, go say hi to the cats, go make sure the dog hasn't destroyed the house, do all those fun things. We're getting some more reds on here. Oh my god, I hate pink so much. It's not going over top of things. I always have to do like multiple layers of it, so like on the tank, it's just spread out right now, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, ugh, it looks so awful. I mean, it always looks fine after. What is this? It's weird music. Weird music. Sometimes it just plays whatever it wants, and I'm just like, okay, I guess this is what's happening. But sometimes we find new bands and things that we didn't know we wanted to listen to. So sometimes it is exciting when we find new things, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's like I didn't know about that. I didn't know that goth K-goth is a thing. Pretty excited about that. K-pop wasn't for me. Every once in a while, there's a K-pop song that I'm like, oh, I'm in. But that's just not my thing. But K-goth, on the other hand, I was enjoying. I fell down a rabbit hole of just weird bands and things. I was like, I did not know this was a thing, and now I'm here, and I'm here for this. This is what's happening in my life now. K-goth. This is all I want in my life. So I am going to go take a slight break. Go stretch my back out. Go grab a beverage because I am very sweaty and it is very hot in here. I don't know what's the worst, the sweating horribly and it being so hot, or the pain. They're very unpleasant, both of them, but part of me hates the heat more than I hate the pain. So, oh. I do love Warhammer so much. It makes me very happy. Yeah, they're so cool looking. I do want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. It helps me pay for my internet so I can continue doing this. So I do appreciate that. Hanging out and just lurking and whatnot does help me, and I do appreciate you. Whether or not I see you or not, I do appreciate you. I hope you're all having a great day, and I will be back in a second. We got as much painting done as I possibly could for this little segment. But we also did finish a bunch of magic cards, too. So, yay. Thanks, everybody. I will be right back. I'll be back. Maybe I'm not petting enough cats. Maybe I'm not petting enough cats. I love polymorphous jest. Oops. Dude, that has definitely gone up in price. Such a good piece of removal. I mean, it's not removal, but it's real good. I'm just talking to myself right now because you can't hear me. You can't hear me. Well, you can hear me. Oh, welcome back, everybody. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering contents on the internet. I am a cosplayer, I am a puppeteer, I am one of your former ambassadors for Magic the Gathering, Duskmourn, Aether Drift, Final Fantasy, Innistrad Remastered, and Avatar The Last Airbender. I might have just repeated some of the same ones and was like, did I say all of them? Aether Drift? Was that a thing? You might have seen me at MagicCon as a featured creator. You might have seen me at Commander Sealed for the last 5 years. This will be my 5th year. I will be there soon. I'm very excited about Commander Sealed. It is coming up here soon, you silly gooses. If you don't know what Commander Sealed is, it is an event in Rochester, New York, where we raise money for Trans Lifeline and Trevor Project. We have exclusive playmats. We do a wonderful event on Saturday that all the money goes toward those 2 foundations. And we opened 14 packs of cards and built a commander deck in an hour. It's stupid and wonderful, and I love every second of it. Is it silly? Yes. Is it nonsense? In some ways, yes. And I love every second of it. That actually needs to go in a different deck. I don't know why it's actually over here. I'm like, that actually goes somewhere. Where are you over here? Appa Explorer. Appa Explorers. I use Feed the Swarm all the time, especially in Mono Black. I have not a lot of ways to get rid of enchantments, so that's always just been something. Anyway, let's do some more painting. For adding some cards. So anyway, this is my little miniature magical morning with me, Emmara. I just said that all out of order, but it's all still the same things. It's all still stuff that's happening. Yeah, we paint miniatures. We add my collection to Moxfield because I'm slowly putting it all together. It's taken forever, but it's getting there. I love it. This is like the 3rd or 4th list I've had to make because I've got the last ones. I love every second of it, so I don't fucking care. I don't know. Like, if I was, like, doing my Pokemon cards or something, I would get really bored. Because I don't play Pokemon, so not anymore anyway, so I just kind of... Like, I like to look at the artwork, but I don't know how much anything is worth, I don't know what people are playing or anything like that, so, like, when I'm going through adding things to my Pokemon collection, I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't care either, so I get really bored. I do have a giant Pokemon collection if you need Pokemon cards or want Pokemon cards. I very well can hook you up with Pokemon cards. I was playing Pokemon from 98 till 2000. Oh my god, I'm like, what year is it? Oh my god, 2022? That sounds like a thing. Ryan! I'm still alive. Life sucks, Ryan. I miss you. They do need to be nurgly. They're too gold. They're too damn gold, Ryan. They're too Imperium-y to me. They really are. I really would just... I was just looking at my nurgly men earlier, and I was like, oh, we still have a lot to paint. I was like, ugh. I really want to finish Motarian. is on my list of things to do. I don't know. I don't have anything to do this summer because I don't have friends or things to do. So I guess I'll be painting some miniatures. I think that's what's happening. All my friends are so far away. I mean, I have Tom, but Tom doesn't do anything except for on Thursdays. I don't even hear from Tom until Thursday. I love my Tom. But Tom is on Tom time. Tom has things that Tom is doing. I don't know what Tom does actually when he's not playing Magic. I know he plays Magic. I assume he's like doing weird things. That's very true. That's like I have technically finished painting these models, but like I want to dry brush them all and actually do other things. Like they're not technically done. Like I know they're not done, but they look like they're done is what the important part is. I'm just sitting around waiting for Commander Sealed in Atlanta now. It's terrible that I just wait around until there's conventions. This is my excitement for what I live from. Go from place to place. It's a really, really long time. And not only that, like Amsterdam is in between, so it just means I have to avoid the internet for a weekend. So I don't see everybody having fun. Everybody who can leave the country. We're like, must be nice. If I went to Amsterdam, I would never come back. I would just be like, whatever. I'll deal with whatever is going on over here. I would like to. I have a giant stack of plane chase cards that I might have come into a bunch of cotton cards, so they will be nonsense. I need to actually look through all of them and see, make sure take any ones that are not doable over spell table out, or that just won't do anything, depending on like. Ugh, don't I? Every time I go to eBay, I do something stupid. So I have learned my lesson to avoid eBay. You know what? I have to avoid any shopping sites, to tell you the truth. I'm like, I clearly do not have money for this, but I clearly need this. Hi, Sir McMur. What's happening? Look, I'm alive. Woohoo! Are you checking up on me to make sure I'm behaving? Sometimes I'm not behaving. I miss you. Ugh. At least most of this color is just gold. Unfortunately, my gold primer was trash. We should try to. I would like to. Like, I've seen other people do it, and I'm like, these people don't do anything with plane chase. So it's like. The problem is, most of the time, I'm like, I'm terrible at writing out what I want to do, like, in an official format to, like, real people. Like. I am not professional, Ryan. I am the opposite of professional. I guess unprofessional. I write everything like how my brain thinks, and that's just trash. Every once in a while, I'm like, okay, let me write this like a real person would write this. I'm so bad that I missed the Atlanta application thing. I was up for hours writing that thing after I had been driving for like 10 hours. And then, so we've been traveling for like 12 hours. We could do that. I definitely need people to help me as well, because, like, I don't know how often, like, I've never actually gotten to host an event, but I know other events, there's always so much going on. And I know I'll get I won't get flustered so much as I'll just wander off. I won't wander off, but sometimes it's questionable what Emmara's doing. Where is she going? Oh, she saw a cat. That's what happened. She's just wandering off. Okay. Sure, McMur knows is what is happening, and that I have no attention span whatsoever. I am very excited about Grogu and the Mandalorian this week. That's basically the only thing I'm doing this week. I guess that's not true. I have the Breakfast Club tomorrow, and I have Tom on Thursday, but those are just things that happen all the time. Those are things that are always happening. I'm almost caught up on all my TV shows. I don't know what's going on anymore. You gotta. Summertime is. Everybody else is always doing things outside and doing stuff, and I'm just like, I hate summer. It's so hot. I don't like being wet in my clothes. It's dumb. It's the dumbest thing that exists. And it is so hot in here, Ryan. I can't turn on the air conditioning, and I'm gonna fucking die. I am not built for such things. I always stay inside, but now I'm just like, ugh. If I can't fix my electric, I can't turn on my air conditioning. So I'm just like, this is not great. Like, I don't want to sell everything so that I can have air conditioning. I don't want to put any more money into this house. I don't know how long I'm going to live in America. Or how long they'll let me live in America. I don't want to put more money into something that I'm never going to... that I can't use. Can use it to buy an island. Yeah, that's the thing is, like... It gets very humid here, which is the suck sometimes. That's been the problem. Like, right now, it's 90-something out right now, and that is not great. And I'm afraid to turn on a fan or anything in here, just so I don't blow the electric. I'm like, well, I don't know how much... my computer shouldn't be taking up too much, but, like... So the cats are just... There's just puddles of cats everywhere. When I went on to go stretch, I was like trying to walk around all these cats. I was like, why are there so many cats? Oh. I was like, oh yeah, I remember why there's so many cats. I have so many cats. That makes sense. There's so many of them. But they're all just laying all over the floor like they're just defeated. I was like, I get it, guys. I get it. I am also defeated. I would be laying here on the floor with you if... I got most of the pinks on here earlier. Forgot that she had more hair I needed to paint. Ugh. Normally I don't use like human... if I have to use helmets or faces, I will always use helmets. But I wanted all my female custodies to have faces instead of helmets. Since they finally have heads. That I don't have to use Sisters of Battle to do things. I don't know how often I used Sister of Battle heads back in the day so that I could make female characters. Now I can just make female characters in Warhammer. What? Insane. That's progress, everybody. The US military doesn't want females in their army, but in Warhammer, they're adding females to their army. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. That the Imperium is more... They're like, fodder is fodder. That was bad. I apologize. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I run out of paintbrushes. Later, Ryan. Thanks for hanging out. Love you too. You take care of yourself. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping in. I do appreciate it. I like not talking to myself. Good at it. Have a great day. Ah, man, look at how cool she is. Ugh. She's so cool. Oh my god, she has so many little gems that I... Oh my god, I forgot all of those are gems too. I forgot that those are all little gems. Ugh. That sucks. That's a lot more stuff I gotta paint than I thought. I don't know how I didn't mistakenly paint that gem. I do really like the Custodies. So many gems and things on his armor. I'm not gonna do all of them yet, just because I know I'm gonna fuck some of them up. Unless I have to try to work around as well. Part of me kinda wants to do everybody's faces real quick, just to get that out of the way. At least the ones that I've done their hair and stuff. Oh, I only have one that needs their hair done, right? That's true. Okay, let's just do... I like the bald guy. I don't have to do his hair. Good job, bald guy. Excellent work being bald. Do want to say thank you for everybody hanging out with me. I am Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content when I'm not just doing whatever else I feel like doing on the internet. Right now, we are painting some Adeptus Custodes. One of my many Warhammer armies. I was gonna say, one of my armies. One of my many, many armies. I might like Warhammer just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. It's not true. I really like Warhammer a lot. I'm very excited about all these new models that are coming out, but I can't. I was already starting an orc army. I already have it started, but I can't. I can't. And of course, it's like the speed freaks and freaking vehicles and things, and that was what I was building. I was building a Mad Max themed army, which I'm sure somebody's already done that, but I don't really care. I didn't look at it. I don't care. I just do my own thing. I do the things I want to do, whether or not somebody else has done them or not. Usually I have no clue that somebody else has done them, because I just don't care. Oh, that's so mean. If my friends didn't do it, I just probably don't give a fuck what's happening. I think that's usually the only time that I know something is happening. As my friend's like, hey, I built this cool army, and I'm like, oh, that's really neat. You know, the weird thing is, I painted these spears earlier, and they were not fun to paint, but this time I'm not having any issue with them whatsoever. Ugh, I would have went and mowed the lawn. I mowed the lawn like 2 or 3 days ago, but it keeps getting really, really long. Always does during summertime. Grows back really fast. But now, it rained last night really, really bad, so like I'm talking about old people stuff. That's not exciting whatsoever. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do some. I'm gonna go outside and do some lawn mowing. I like it when people talk to me about things like that, like and I'm just like, okay, I guess. You got anything else going on? But here I am sitting here talking about lawn, so I get it. I have to do that every once in a while. I gotta do adult things and go outside and do things every once in a while. My partner is the one who goes outside. Sure, Micklebird loves it outside. She's like, yeah, I said time to go outside, and I'm like, nope. I would like to not do that. Thank you. If I don't have to go outside, I will not go outside. It's just pointless out there. I get angry is what happens. It doesn't matter. Every time I go outside, something stupid happens, and I'm just like, lose my shit. This is usually just this people being stupid, and my brain just cannot handle it. Uh, I don't understand. I don't understand dumb. I need somebody to explain dumb to me. So I just can't. I can't get it. Don't understand it. I mean, I do dumb things. It happens. It's usually dumb, unsafe things. There's definitely a car that flipped over here last night. My partner came and showed me she was on her walk. Apparently, somebody hit the pole and flipped their truck, and then it went into the like almost into the lake. It's just always like, I'm glad I'm not that person. Like, I'm glad at least my life didn't get to that point where I flipped my vehicle into almost into Lake Erie. There will always be somebody who has it worse than me. And then me just laughing, which is horrible, but also, how the fuck did you flip your vehicle there? What were you doing? Uh, you had to be going pretty fast around that corner. That's probably what actually I can picture that. Like, it's a really tight turn. But also, I can't picture it because it's just stupid. I mean, I can picture it because I saw a picture of it, but also, I don't understand doing something that dumb. I wonder if they. I didn't ask more questions when she was showing me pictures. This is when I was just there, just like, what the hell? But now I have questions, and I don't have answers. So I'm gonna have to ask questions later. We should do the rest of the pink on this tank as much as I don't want to. Now that we got all the... But I do want to do the flush color on all their faces, too. There's lots of stuff I want to do. So much painting to do. Gotta figure out what else is gonna be red on my dreadnought. This is why we can't paint. Like, ooh, I'm gonna paint this thing over here now. No! Just continue painting the thing that you were painting, you nonsensical dum-dum. But I don't know how to do that. I know they have lots of gems on them that are gonna have to be red. There's a lot of gold I have to do. Ugh. These dreadnoughts are fucking cool. I love dreadnoughts. I just hate building them. I hate building any model, actually. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this is like 6 pieces. This will be super easy. 2 hours later, I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? What have we done? Why is this like this? This is stupid. The dreadnoughts are weird color-wise because there's not. They don't have the same things going on as the custodies that I have, so I'm like, still want to have the reds and things, but I'm trying to figure out exactly what is red and what isn't red. I really like this stream song. I think it's called Lost Kitten. I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah, I am right. I am. Problem is, I'm doing so much red that I'm running out of red. Oops. I'm really angry that everybody is choosing freaking Evil Sun red right now for their fucking orcs. Stop it! I was using it for my Imperium, but now I don't have any fucking red. I had to go find a new red because you guys bought all of them. Yes, I could just order it. I don't like waiting for things. I want to do things when I want to do things. I want to do the things when I want to do the things. I want my paint when I got my paint. But I guess it's my own fault. Did I need to paint these things on this model? No. Did I? Yes. I gotta get them all done eventually, so I guess I gotta paint everything at some point. Okay, let's paint. Yeah, you didn't paint your sword all the way. Ay, ay, ay. I do want to say thank you for everybody hanging out with me. We are building and painting minis. We're doing things. When we get back, we're going to do the flesh color on these. And also finish the stack of magic cards. To those, and then I'll be done with those. I think that'll be the end of that box. So it's actually exciting for me. That is actually pretty cool. I do like accomplishing things. I probably should go back to sorting through my collectibles upstairs. I don't really want to. It's so fucking hot upstairs right now. I don't want to go upstairs and burninate. It's already a bazillion degrees down here, so I'm just like, do I really want to go up there? No. I don't. God, I love Fanagram. Forza comes out today. Can I play that on the Xbox? Game Pass? Fuck the rest of the day. Because we're gonna go play Forza. Can I stream Forza? I don't even know, because I know music-wise, I don't know if how that works. I don't know if because if they have the licenses, the game itself, so it makes it okay or not. But I don't want to get in trouble. Get myself in enough trouble. So when we get back, we're going to do the flesh colors and do the rest of this stack of magic. Oh my god, I didn't paint the whole entire side of this hair? I'm like filling in that. I'm like, oh, here's some little gaps that I missed in her hair on this side. I flipped it over. I'm like, oh, that's all the gaps. This is just a gap. Not even a gap. It's just you didn't paint this. Uh, Sometimes I just cry and howl at the moon. Most of the time I meow at the moon. I'm not a wolf. Not a pupper dog. I'm a cat girl. I am mother of cats. Queen of cats. If there is one person who should be the cat queen and do the secret lair, it is me. Maybe there's some other people that I would allow, but there is nobody that is a crazier cat person than me in the community. I don't give a fuck what you say. I can tell you that I have more cats than every person that I know. Every human being that I know. I have an irrational amount of cats. I have more cats than any human being should have. Oh yeah, I forgot I need to put your sword back on. Hey, we did all the witch hunters. Look at us. I do want to say thank you for hanging out with us, everybody. We are going to go take a slight little stretch break. Take some pain medicine, actually, I think. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. I'll be gone for like 3 minutes. I appreciate you sitting through the ads. It goes to fund the BlunderDome. The BlunderDome likes to be funded. It's known thing. It needs funding so that it can stay online. It does pay for my internet every, like, 2 months. I was gonna say, not even every month. Lion Vulture! I'll be right back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I will be right back. Maybe I will be. Love you. Be right back. Oh, welcome back, everyone. It's Emmara, goddess of blunder. I make magic the good thing come true. On the internet, when I'm not singing badly to you. What's happening, everybody? I am Emmara, goddess of blunder. I occasionally sing terribly on the internet. I am also a Magic the Gathering online creator, and I forget that that's a thing. I love Magic the Gathering online. I play every week with the Breakfast Club on Wednesdays. I forget to. There's so many things I've done and do that. Like, I am terrible at introducing myself. Excellent, me. Anyway. I am a cosplayer, I am a puppeteer, I am a Magic the Gathering online creator, I am a Magic the Gathering arena creator. You can find me playing Wednesdays with the Breakfast Club, where we play alt or themed games on Magic the Gathering online. Or you can also find me playing Magic the Gathering every Thursday with my friend Tom, where we play some kitchen table magic at my kitchen table. We just play some one-on-one commander, which I actually really enjoy. Dual commander, I don't care. It's fun to me. I don't know. I don't find standard interesting most of the time, so, like, I used to play modern, and I used to play all those other formats, but, like, I like commander. I like doing things with all my cards. I like being told I can't do everything I want to do. I can use everything I want to do. So this is my little program where I paint minis. I'm doing my Mox build and adding my collection so I can continue building decks and doing silly stuff. We are also painting miniatures, as I am a huge fan of Warhammer. It is my baby. Man, I would play other games and paint more miniatures if I could afford other games. I have to limit myself. Apparently, that's just Magic and Warhammer. But if I had money, God, I would fucking hobby. I would hobby like nobody's fucking business. That's what I would do with my money. I don't know. Rich people are stupid. I don't understand them. I don't understand what they're doing. Bunch of dum-dums. What a bunch of dum-dums. Anyway. So we are painting the flesh toads on my Adeptus Custodes. Yes, that's what's happening. We painted most of the reds on at least the witch hunters, or my sisters of silence. I always forget that they're not actually witch hunters now. Technically they are, but one of their little detachments. But technically, like back in the day when they were part of my sisters of battle detachment, we were witch hunters. But then they changed everything, and now they are Silent Sisters, which they were Silent Sisters in the books and things. So I could probably finish most of these actually today if I wanted to. If I didn't keep jumping around to other bottles, we could probably finish the Witch Hunters. God damn it, I'm never going to stop calling them Witch Hunters. Apparently they're just Witch Hunters forever. I don't care. I don't know what's happening. Oh, their masks only go around there. Okay, so that's actually an ear that I gotta go paint on the other one. So anyway, I am one of your former ambassadors for Aether Drift, Dustborn, Final Fantasy, Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Innistrad Remastered. I like Magic. I like Magic a lot. I could talk about Magic forever. I could talk about Magic theory forever. I could talk about Magic story forever. If there's something Magic related, I've probably been involved in it in some way, shape, or form in my Magic career. You might have seen my cosplays or my puppets roaming around at Magic Cons as well. I do a lot of magic stuff. Surprise, surprise. That's a thing. I've been playing for 32 years now, so I might have participated in everything that has existed. If there was something I could probably do in Magic, I've probably done it at some point in time. Maybe not good, but it has happened, at least. Gotta promise that it was that I did a good job. Finally, I should finish my Sisters of Battle too. You know what? I'm gonna finish every fucking model that I own. That's it. This year, I'm gonna finish every model. That's not happening. Even if I actively tried to finish every model that I own this year, it's not happening. Like, I would like it to happen, but let's be serious. I own a lot. I've been doing this for a long fucking time. Do they make alternate versions of all these albums? Good lord, you guys have been busy. You know, I was not painting my Sisters of Battles, but they are here, so they just keep getting painted. I love this beat. She's so angry. Oh, the Sisters of Battle they're just crazy super nuns. Super nuns? Close. They're very nutty. Very evil nuns. Crazy nuns. They believe so hard in what they believe that they just make shit happen. It's pretty fucked up. But they're just warping chaos, which is so silly. They're like, we hate chaos! And then they're like, wait a second. Wait a second. They have no idea what they're doing. But isn't that most crazy religious people? They don't know what they're actually doing. Hey, at least ours don't have secret or have special powers, right? Even though I don't think any of them would believe hard enough to make anything happen. I think it's more of a uh-oh, just in case. Goddamn cat hair. I have so much cat hair on things. That's one of the other problems when I'm like making the models. Like so often, like I have so many cats. I cannot possibly clean all the cat hair out of each room before I make models. So whenever I'm making models, so often my cats are in my models. Like literally. And they're just glued in my models. But I always get to see my cats, no matter what. They'll be part of my models for all of time, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I need to send some messages today. I gotta stuff I have to do in the real world. I hate the real world. I don't want to do things there. I like to not do anything besides paint and do things that I like to do. Stop making me do other stuff. I don't want to. Don't want to. I do love that the more paint that we get on things, the closer we are to finishing an army. I didn't have so many armies, it would be better. Uh, like, I have my Death Guard sitting up here above me right now. They're magnificent. But there's so many of them. And I'm like, there's so many more to paint. My Red Corsairs, I've made some decent progress, but also there's like a million more to paint, so it's like, we'll get there. Part of me loves always having something else to do. So I am perfectly fine with that. I am kind of okay with that. Especially during the summertime when I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? I don't like going outside. That's not true. I like if I could do the things that I used to do, like I love kayaking and things. I'm just sitting out on the lake, smoke some weed, hang out with ducks. Like that's all weird things that a human being wants to do, but I love ducks. I love geese. I love hanging out with them. Like, I'm one of them. I'm like, look at me, guys. I'm floating too. They're like, you are floating. You are floating, human. You are floating way too high. Silence, duck. Do not judge me. You can't tell me what to do, duck. I guess you could tell me what to do, duck, but please don't. Oh, she has a helmet on. I was like, I cannot paint your head. Okay. That is all of my white folk. Now we gotta do my black folk and my Hispanic folk. I like to have a variety of human beings. Makes me happy. Makes me happy. I should probably redo him a little bit. Do want to say thank you for hanging out with me. I am usually doing this on weekdays when my partner is working. Most of the time. It's usually the case. I always feel bad if I'm actually streaming when she is around. And I do stream in the evenings, so I do a lot of Magic streaming compared to... Even though back in the old day, I used to do it a lot more. Now, I do it here and there. Not nearly as much as I did. I remember when I was first started doing this, I was pushing hard. Now I just play with people, have fun. Oh. No sense in pushing yourself so hard for no reason. Just no sense in it. I don't know how dark the shade goes if I do. It does look better with a second coat. I wasn't sure. I'd only done one coat of the brown on here before. Adds a lot more shadow to, or texture to the color, so it's not as light or so bleh. Bleh. Is that how to describe a color? Bleh. I think I might do a different shade of brown though on her. Adding a little bit. I have a lot of guys sitting around here. This is kind of stupid. Oh my god, I still have things to paint over here. My bad. Okay. Once we get everybody's faces painted. Oh my god, I was playing this game yesterday. I love my games and my stories and things, but it hits very close to the real world and the terribleness of the real world. I was like, I don't know if I can do this right now. It's like my day was already bad, and then I was like, this is not making me feel any better. My favorite character died on my show. There's only one more episode left, and I mean, I could see that they were setting up that he was gonna die. I knew it was happening. It doesn't make me happy. But I could see where the storyline was going with him. Alas, he is gone. But at least he went out as a hero. Which is disappointing. I was like, well, okay, cool. My favorite character died on my show. Okay, what else shall we do tonight? I was like, we'll go play this game that I've been wanting to play. That I've been sitting here on for a while. And then I started playing it, I was like, oh, this is some heavy shit. I was like, that's why there was this warning before I started playing. So it's like, human beings are horrible. Yep, get that. Got that. See that day today. Selfish, horrible. Yep. That's all correct. Oh, correct. That's not true. Not everybody is terrible. Not everything is awful. It's just a good portion of things. Not everybody is great. Not everything is awesome. The Lego song, it does not know exactly what it's talking about. I forgot that their fur is actually, on their capes is actually this color too, so now I'm like, well, we should paint this too. This is why we won't ever finish. This is why we're never gonna finish nothing. I keep seeing things that I missed. Like, oh, yeah. That's other stuff I gotta paint now. Excellent, me. Excellent. She's got special debris base here. Unfortunately, it needs this color too. I'm like, well, I guess I have this color out, so I may as well just keep bouncing around. I'm sure I'll forget something that I actually was going to paint. I'm sure that's what's going to happen. Okay. Doing the light brown, and then I'm going to do the dark brown over top of it afterwards. I have not. I was gonna play my Red Corsairs at Commander Sealed. I don't know. I guess I could bring both armies. I don't know. It's weird. All my friends that I used to play Magic with, they all play Warhammer now. So we all still talk to each other and hang out. I actually talk to them all more than one of my Magic friends. Most of my Magic friends are busy doing stuff. I do enjoy playing with my friends. I just don't get to very often. I guess it's just probably because I don't ask to play. But also, sometimes I just can't find the time, which is stupid as well. Some of my friends play at weird times that I just can't play at. Sometimes my body just shot by the end of the day. I hate that. Like, back in the day, I probably would have pushed myself to hang out and play, but I already play once at nighttime a week, and as an old person, I have to stay up past 9 o'clock. I hate this. I hate it here. Why is this happening? I don't want to stay up past 9 o'clock. What am I supposed to do? It gets to 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh god, I still have to stay up until 9 o'clock, and then I still have to play Magic? Oh god. I just want to go to sleep. I get why some of my friends play at like 6 o'clock their time. I get that. Makes sense to me. At least then you're done by like 9 o'clock. You can either go to bed or you can watch a movie or something. I don't know. What do people do after 9 o'clock? I don't know. I'm an old person. I don't know what the fuck people are doing. I don't know anything that's happening. I'm not as old as I act like I am, but I feel like I'm that old all the time. Oh my god, I just want to sleep. Fools, leave me alone. Go to bed. Why are we still awake? Why are we talking to each other? I don't know. I was up until like 10:30 yesterday. I was like, why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I still awake? I was like, this is stupid. You're doing this to yourself. Who else needs to be painted? You guys, your face done. You're done. Apparently, I'm seeing all of these at a different angle, and now I'm seeing all these spots that I missed. It's like, we have lots of spots that we need to paint, unfortunately. I forgot I wanted to paint that fucking tank over there, too. I just want to get the pinks on, just so at least the first layers where they need to go, because I know I'm going to have to repaint them afterwards. Pink just doesn't go on. It never does. It's being a whole thing. Yeah, at least we'll have the skin tones on everybody. So that's at least nice. And the more we get done, the better everything looks. So makes me happy. Even when I just get a little bit of paint here and there, I'm just randomly like, I need to paint this section for some reason on this guy. At least it's a little bit more progress every time. So I almost did these in gray. I don't have a good gray. I probably should get a gray at some point. I have a one gray and it's just too dark. Works for certain things, but it's I like to use it for dry brushing. And every once in a while I do use it as just a color. I don't like it though. It doesn't make me happy. His pelts are cool looking though. I don't remember what kind of animals that they. You know how hard it is to find furs and things in the Imperium? So you can tell the Imperium is just as corrupt as our own things. Like, yeah, look at all of our gold and all of our shiny, rare materials that we're using for a war. Wonderful. You can tell the church is in charge. Gotta get all that gold. I mean, you're collecting all those tithes from all the worlds. I mean, what are you gonna do with all this money? All the rich people get it. They get all their fancy things and their organic foods and not eating the slop of the Imperium. The Imperium is a fucking nightmare. I hate the Imperium. They're like sitting here, I'm like, wait a second. I hate the Imperium. Bunch of buttholes. They're a bunch of buttholes. Right, so I didn't knock that off. Ugh. Yeah, my primer was dying when I was doing my Sisters of Battle kill team. So we got some of it done, but they were definitely going. And does she not have any? Well, she doesn't have the fur. She does need her hair done, though. are going to finish adding these cards to my Mox field here before I do go. I don't know when I'm going. I don't have any. I gotta go do selling of things, but actually I gotta go get some stuff ready to send as well. I got a bunch of stuff I need to do, but I'm just putting it off because I don't want to go do it. Makes me miserable. And I don't want to be miserable. A lot of times I don't actually get to paint and things unless I'm actually sit down to do this and stream. I force myself to get to do the things I want to do. That is a lot of cape you have going on here. That is very furry, my friend. Oh my god. We're going to be here forever. So I almost have a 2,000 point army for my custodians. It's pretty well rounded already, but I still need to get a blade champion at some point. I need a blade champion, and I need 2 terminators. Unfortunately, custody terminators are very point heavy. Like, I can only take 2 of them. Like, maybe if I make my army bigger at some point. But they're fucking beasts. So, just sending any of them in there is probably... I mean, I'm deep striking them in to usually just annihilate objectives. Deal with anything that I couldn't deal with on the ground before, which not very many things. Custodians are very durable, and the way I have mine set up, I'm getting crazy armor saves on most things. You're not just taking them out. Like, you have to put some effort into it. And most likely you're probably going to want to avoid bits and pieces of my army. But then the pieces that you're avoiding are probably going to be blowing you up from far away, which is not great for you either. You're just like, I don't know what you're doing. It's not really my problem. You figuring out how to survive is not my problem. I'm just gonna fire things at you and throw a bunch of crazy giant super marines. Custodians are just super space marines, basically. Like, they're space marines on cocaine. I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I am going to go take a slight break in a second. We did get all the flesh tones on. Then we started painting the capes on things, all the furs. Don't have any boots with the furs, but we got lots of capes with the furs. Capes with the furs. I do appreciate everybody just hanging out with me. We're painting minis, we're doing magic stuff. I'm just rambling nonsense. That's also about correct. I'm always just rambling nonsense. Valerian, I really wish I wouldn't have fucked your face up so badly. Does not make me happy. In about 3 minutes, I am going to go take a quick stretch break as my spine is... It's doing its thing. It's unpleasant. Let's just say that. It is torturous? Is that a thing? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's not great. This is not great for me. But there's nothing I can do about it, so. least the more I get painted, the better it looks. And I hate when everything is like in a state of almost being done or getting done, because sometimes it just looks like crap, but you're just like, oh my god, this looks awful. Like, you did such a bad job. I'm like, oh, it'll be fine. It'll look fine. You're just not at that point yet. When we get back, we'll finish doing these capes. That way I don't have to get this paint out again. At least for a little bit. And then I will finish adding these cards into Moxfield so we can finish this box of cards. So we'll have finished another thing. So it's not like we're not accomplishing things at the same time that we're streaming. Do appreciate you sitting through the ad breaks and sitting through. I figure nobody's subscribing or anything anyway, so you can't hear me talk anyway. So if I can stay here, it wouldn't do us any good anyway, would it? If there were subscribers, it would be a different story. I would stay and just deal with the pain. But if I don't have to deal with the pain, then fuck it. I'm gonna go stretch. Okay, everybody, in about 40 seconds, I am going to go stretch my back out. Thanks for sitting with me. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate it. It does fund the BlunderDome, which is good times. The BlunderDome does like to be funded. It just goes to my internets and things. So we do appreciate you. Gotta keep me on the internet so I can be miserable and sad. Isn't that what the internet is for? To be miserable and sad. Okay, everybody, I will be right back. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for sitting through the ads. I'm gonna go pet cats. Cats! Meow! Cats! Meow! What is happening, everybody? It's Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet, painting things, which is all the rest of the time. I assume that's the rest of her fingers that go there. Anyway, I am a cosplayer, I'm a puppeteer, I'm a Magic the Gathering. Why do I hate the Imperium? Because they're basically just a crazy religious cult. They're not the good guys. There are no good guys, actually. They're all bad guys. I am a Nurgle girl. That is the true belief system. I do believe so. Also, I play every single faction, so I can beat everybody. I don't have to like them, but know your enemy. I think the only factions I do not own are Voltan and Eldari. Okay, that's all that. That's all their capes. No, you don't need it. You don't have a cape. Let us paint this. Also, I play Space Wolves, I play Blood Angels, I play the Imperium. Just Witch Hunters and Death Watch. And Grey Knights. And Death Corps. I literally have like 16 armies that are all thousands and thousands of points. Get that in there. That's not where I wanted that. I tried to paint something that we shouldn't have tried to paint. Well, that's fine. I gotta redo the red anyway. So, success. That's all your capes. Yeah, I think that's the only other cape I need to do. Excellent. Then we can do your hair to your face. I don't think I've listened to this album in half a decade. You know what? I need to build my orcs. Sure. I'm gonna take a picture of this because it's so fucking stupid. So I can mock you on the internet. Because I find it funny. Oh, the internet's just cute. Man, did I miss that too? It's always so weird that how many things I've missed as you go and you don't notice it until you're like, oh, yeah, okay. That is not what this is. It usually happens whenever I prime things in black. Sometimes they just are shaded. Push back down. Boop. I think I did all the pelts on my Red Corsair's gray. I don't remember. Yeah, they're back there somewhere. What other factions do I hate? I hate my Tyranids, and I hate Necrons. I also think they're pretty fucking stupid. Actually, I like my Tyranids. Necrons. Excellent. And then we can do your face. Flush tone. That is funny. Oh, internet. You are silly. Okay, what am I doing? Before I so rudely interrupted everybody. The other bad thing about priming in black is flesh tones don't want to go on properly. Except for this one's in gold, but I'm still stuck on the solitaire thing. I don't think I've ever felt that passionately about anything. Maybe Meowth? really fucking like Meowth. But that's because Meowth is pretty fucking cool. He's by far the best Pokemon. Hill I will die on. He's the only Pokemon that can talk. All the rest of the Pokemon are just too stupid to ever be able to talk. He's such a jerk. Loves money. I love money. Wouldn't know. As I spend it all, but... Okay, let's do her red hair, and then we can finish this box of magic cards up. At least I only have to paint half their faces, which is kind of nice. Like, at least there's only partially a face that I have to paint on these masks. Let's do that red real quick. And then we're done painting for now. We got lots done. I got more done than I thought I would, so I'll take what I got. Even though I'm probably gonna have to redo some of this red just to go over top of the black. Show all. Not really the first album. It doesn't sound correct. Fuck. And it must be correct, because otherwise it would not tell me that it was. Guess I can't argue with it. Okay, let's do your hair. We can go and do that. In the books, her hair is not red, but I don't really care. I can do whatever I want. God forbid they found out that in my universe, all my armies and all my things, the Imperium is at war with itself, destroying the Inquisition. Goldman just said, fuck this. Like, I don't understand what kind of shit I just walked into. He's like, this is stupid. So then he brought all the factions together to combat and rid themselves of the church. Is that anything that is happening? No. But do I also don't care? Yes, that is correct. I read all the books. I do whatever I feel like doing. It's just simply a guideline. And then I make my own stories for my armies. And they're probably fucking stupid. Those are probably fucking stupid stories and characters. I'm not a professional. Weirdly enough, I think their first albums I enjoy more. A lot of times bands get better as they go, and they did get better, but they whined about things I understood back in the day. She does not have as many She is cool looking with the fucking red hair. Okay, let's quit doing that for now. We painted. We came. We saw. We painted. Did we get all the reds done? No, we still got a lot of reds to do on our capes and things. Because I don't think I finished. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't even think I finished the first batch's capes. Yeah, whatever. We painted a bunch of shit. Whatever. A bunch of shit got done. We're further along than we were before. How about that? Okay, let's finish up this Mox field list. Or at least this box. Let's do that. Is a catbird? Oh, that's exciting. Catbird. I think I'm gonna have to put you over there and Lord Grace. Anyway, I'm distracted. Rope. I know how to spell things. Maybe I do. Uncommon. What is happening over there? Of course they are. That's actually pretty funny. Stupid internet. Chipper distracted. Sorry. Okay, we're done here. Now we can go back to what we were doing. I forgot fish dogs. These are actually really good. Whenever a creature attacks another creature you control gets +2/+2 and can destroy a whole until one of turn, which is kind of silly and stupid. It's not super awesome or anything. Oh, yay. A bunch of people I don't want going to things I go to. Sorry. My brain is like, oh yeah, let's put this away for now. We don't need to see these. Ally teamwork. Let's change our treated. It's good for allies. The Avatar set was really good. There was a lot of fun cards in it. It makes me happy. That's just a big old creature. 8/8 hexproof for 7. Super easy. No, some of that stuff was supposed to go in decks. I think it just ended up in my box when I went to go take it to Magic Con with me. I was like, oh, I'll just throw this box of cards in my backpack. And we did. And then it ended up being a bunch of stuff I didn't actually just bounce off of every surface you possibly can on your way down here. Oh yeah, Momo, you're supposed to go. I know where you're supposed to go, sir. You're not supposed to be out here. I don't know. I guess my question is, what do most of you do? That's a ridiculous. Bloodbender's Ascension. Or Blood Chief Ascension. Bloodbender's Rise. Guess I didn't realize. I know I have a couple more copies of it. Realm of Koi. I feel like I was gonna put you in something too, but you might have just been in a pack. You ended up here. Oh, you're so nasty. I don't know. Earthbending is stupid. It's very overpowered. The fact that it can bring back anything from even whether it's exiled to is probably the nastiest part about it. It is way too warm in here. God damn it, there was another one. I even saw it, and then I didn't add it. So stupid. You're a cat, too? Oh, God damn it. Such weird. Whenever you draw your second card, you go and tap it. But you can only do it once per turn. I'm sure there's a use for that in some way. I don't think I would actually use it in anything I can think of right now. Oh, Katara. That's more stuff that needs to go now. So many weird things hanging off of me right now. Tale of Katara and Toph. To the binder with you, my friend. Maya and Zuko. What am I gonna do with you two? I don't know. Something. I mean, it's Grixis. Firebending. Allies and artifact spells. I'm gonna do something with it. I just don't know what. In about 2 minutes, I want to go stretch out my back real quick. And then I'll be back. Oh, Bernard. I forgot. I was rebuilding you. I just never got around to it. That was probably why you ended up in here, because I'm pretty sure I went and bought a copy of you to make this, so pretty sure that's why you exist. I'm pretty sure Goose Mother was in you. Just a weird thing to say. I've never had a Goose Mother in me. I imagine some of you have. I'm not judging. You do you. I am gonna go take a quick break in about 1 minute and 30 seconds to go stretch out my spine. Because it is feeling great. It's not. Sun's Champion, where are you? Oh my god, was that really that far ago? Apparently. There. Okay, you have gone up in price. Guess I should probably put you in a sleeve. Okay, in about a minute, I am going to go stretch. Thanks for sitting through the ad breaks. I do appreciate you doing that. I do appreciate you hanging out with me. We did a lot of painting today, so I'm excited about that. I got to put most of this away because I actually need the space for other stuff later here. I do actually stream here every once in a while. When I'm not, I mean, stream Magic. Obviously stream here, because this is obviously happening right now. Ultimacia. Okay. I will be right back. Oh, that's the Scythe. Oh, was that only in the starter deck? I guess I did not realize that. Okay, I'll be right back, everybody. Transition that over. What's happening, everybody? I'm back. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. I make Magic the Gathering content on the internet when I'm not doing whatever else I do. I'm a cosplayer, puppeteer, one of your former ambassadors for Aether Drift, Dustborn, and a Strahd Remastered Final Fantasy, and Avatar: The Last Airbender. I am been seen at different cosplay contests. I've won 2 cosplay contests, and I like giant ones. One most creative once, and I won 3rd place once, and that was pretty fucking cool. Katara, you are actually pretty cool. I think this is the jumpstart only Katara. Might be wrong. Yeah, it must be. It's weird because those 2 are apparently not that many in circulation. What type of hair? People don't like you? I feel like it really doesn't do that much for 5. Except for, like, to become Monarch. But if you are the Monarch, you're doing 7 damage to a perimeter player, which is kind of stupid. I am here for that. I like making stupid things happen. That's usually makes me happy in Magic. Doing boring things, blech. Anybody can do boring things. I can win boringly. I can build boring decks that just do the same thing that everybody else's decks do because they went to Moxfield and they went to to EDH Rec and made a deck. Like, to each their own. It saves time. You get things done. It's just not for me. I would much rather build my own decks and do my own things. And it makes it very hard to know what exactly I'm doing if I'm doing weird shit. If I'm not building a deck exactly the way that everybody else is building a deck, it forces you to have to try to figure out how to deal with certain things that you might not have any clues that are in my deck. You'd be like, oh yeah, she's playing this card in this kind of deck, so she must be playing it and playing like this. Most likely that is not what's happening. Mask of Memory. Oh, Pyro. It could be a delectable tea, or it could be poison, or it could be both Pyro. This kind of depends. To tell the truth, I would take either. Either or. So we have been entering in cards for what seems like this whole year. That's I'm sure that is correct. Are you even worth anything? Why are you over here? I think you were in a deck and you just... This is a card that I do use in my decks. I was gonna say, she's only like 35 cents. She does not need to be over here, but she is already, so now she is officially part of my rare collection. Order Secession. Yeah. You are silly. Makes me sad that you've only been printed once. But those are the kind of cards that I do like playing, because most likely there's so many new players, and a lot of these new players don't look up anything new. They don't venture out into the world to make their own decks. I only happen to know about lots of cards because I've been playing since the beginning, so... But if you're just starting, or if you've only been playing for a couple of years, most likely there's tons of stuff that you have no idea exists. Unless you get in a deep dive into Magic, and then you're just, like, absorbing everything about it. That's different. Then you're probably seeing at least some of these things. But still, there's like 28,000, 29,000 cards. Oh, Cultivate, will you never not be good? I was gonna say Strixhaven was before Warhammer. I believe, yes. It is Warhammer. Fancy history. I was so excited when they did the Warhammer decks. I was glad that they did some reprints with Warhammer art. I would like to see more reprints with Warhammer art. Give me more Warhammer and Magic, please, and thank you. Please. Emmara would like such things. You don't have to do it today, but... Oh, Muse. That is some... That is a fucking riff. Jesus. There's no way I can play that. It's beautiful. It's nonsense. Ugh. I love it. Firebending Student. Firebending Student is really good. I don't know if it ever actually did anything in Standard. I'm guessing not, but... Fire Nation Drill is pretty cool. I've definitely killed things with it. It's definitely done things for me. Nightmares and daydreams. Oh. $57. Oh, so that's the original. No, that's not the elite. Oh, old one eye. Did they make a new old one eye model? They definitely should. It's been way too fucking long. I remember the other one was really tiny. I bet they could make a giant, cool, monstrous one that would be awesome. It's really good. 6 mana, 6/6 with trample. Other creatures you control have trample. You can get another 5/5 when it comes into play. And at the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you can discard 2 cards. If you do, you can bring them back. All pretty cool things. One of the first Magic cards that had alternate art that was Kaya. At some point, I will get that ghost version. I've only seen one like once. There's one where the ghost coming through the door. Or is she a ghost coming through the door? I don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've seen it. But it took me forever just to get the normal one, so... Kaya. This, I think, was part of my Kaya deck that I just never ended up getting together. Maybe at some point I will get this done. Kaya is one of my favorite planeswalkers. And of course I had to put all the cards that might have Kaya in it. That's how you build decks. Yeah, this definitely was my Kaya. I would think I was building it into an Oathbreaker deck. That's pretty silly that she can cast cards from your hand, graveyard, and from exile. I mean, it's a lot to get her, but it's really not that hard to get her there either. You shouldn't do that, but you're gonna try to anyway. Exile my things. Can't stop me. So after I finish this stack, we will be done with this box, and I am gonna go turn on some air somewhere. I can turn on my fans at least. It is way too effing hot in here. I do like that you control enchanted creatures. It's a 3-mana control spell that you need demons to keep it, but that's at the end of your turn. Like, you could just go steal somebody's creature for a turn for 3 mana in black. I like it when there's like color splits that don't make any sense, especially when it's things that I've never seen anybody cast that. Which is even more of a reason why I want to cast it. Oh, Quintorius. At some point, I will make my Quintorius deck. Mirror box. No reason. I will take anybody's mirror boxes. If you have mirror boxes, please send them my way. I use them for things. So one of my favorite cards. So much fun. That kayak could stay in there. I was going to take her out of the sleeve because she wasn't $5, but don't want to. What are we listening to? Is it still going? Is there there more songs on this? Oh, Muse, you are good times. Muse. It's dominance? Oh, pandemonium. This is so fucking stupid. This is a Dragon Tempest for everyone. Yet it just does it to other players. I don't know. If you want to be a monster, I guess enjoy. So fucking silly. This is nonsense. You probably shouldn't do that to people. You will not have friends afterwards. Most likely you're not going to make anybody happy if you're playing that. And most likely it's probably going to be directed at you. But if you have a way around it, I highly suggest it. If I know if I can get away with something, if I have something that stops me from taking the damage. I'm sure there's something. There's something out there that'll let me abuse it. And you know, if there's hoops I have to jump through to do it, it's even better. I do want to thank everybody for hanging out with me. Occasionally we do this, depending on what my partner is doing for the day, and when I need a break from reality. That's a really pretty crypto, right? I really like the future sight border. I like that there's more art. And I like so that you can do fun things with it. I don't know. It's interesting. It makes me happy. I was happy when it was first a thing. I was like, ooh, this is going to happen like 20 years from now. We're going to have all future sight border. No. I wasn't sure if Magic was going to still be around, but I didn't think Magic was going anywhere. Hey, there's one of my first Dark Rituals, actually. It's a Dark Ritual from... I don't think it's the International Collectors, it's the foreign border. I was gonna say, there's no foil version. Mine is a German, though. So it's like, it doesn't know how much it's worth. Just out of curiosity, what's the English version worth? I was gonna say, it doesn't know. It's like... I was gonna say, that's not even the... I mean, for being from 1994 and me playing it in decks all the time, it is actually in pretty good shape. Okay, I need to change this back to International Foreign Edition. That's English. Don't think that's how that works. Anyway, you can catch me tomorrow night playing with the Breakfast Club. We are all Magic the Gathering online creators. We play different theme decks every week. I don't know what our theme is. I asked, and I don't think I've gotten an answer, so... We're doing something tomorrow. But it's Chris from One More Game MTG, Bones of Calavera Cosplay, and Bear of Sylvan Scholars. They all are wonderful folks that do different things in the Magic community, including Magic Kids and teaching CEDH, and that not all CEDH is boring. That you can actually be creative and do fun things in CEDH. It's not just one-turn things. But if those are the people you're playing with, I guess that's your own fault, right? It's where I like to go and play. Oh, that's a deadly relic. That's not supposed to be out here. Oopsie. I do know where that goes. That goes in my Azula deck. I just have not gotten there, apparently. So fucking cool looking. $40 card just floating about. Doesn't need to be in a sleeve or anything. Also, you don't need to be in a sleeve. Not worth anything. Actually, I just need to know so when I go to put things in my binder. That's careless. Yeah, Sky Shroud is lame. It's funny because for the most part, I know everything is worth money. I'm like, oh yeah, this goblin is worth money. I'll throw this over here. Ah, this is not the Bone Crusher chain I need. It's a list version, but not that one. Huh, interesting. Oh, Warren. I don't know if I was putting this in something. I know where it's going. Do I want to put it in there, though? Maybe. Yeah, think on it. Zombie Goblin Wizard. Hey, you people who got the Goblin deck, do you need this Goblin? I'll sell them to you. I like that we're all surprised that this secret lair all went bad. Everybody's like, oh god, I didn't get that. What did you think was gonna fucking happen? There's a goblin deck that everybody was excited about. They didn't, apparently. Did you think that? Pay attention to the community is what I always wonder. I'm like, who is in charge of being like, we need to print this many copies. We know that a bunch of scalpers are going to fuck everything up. So we should have even more copies. And it doesn't help. It doesn't hurt anybody except for the scalpers if you make more copies. You're not getting stuck with them. Like, I don't know. Find somebody who knows how to do their job better, I guess, is what my thing is. Fire the person that did this up. Hire somebody who knows what they're doing. Sorry, person. But incompetence only goes so far. Anyway. Maybe I shouldn't have opinions on things, right? I don't know why this Abba Swamp is over here, but it is. So it's getting added. I can't stop myself. Everything is just being added. Anyway, we play Magic the Gathering online at 9 p.m. Eastern every Wednesday. You can also catch me on Thursdays playing Magic the Gathering one-on-one at my kitchen table, where we play our Commander decks and play some Commander Duel with my friend Tom, and we have fun. and it's good times. We probably say dumb things like we're saying right now, because we say dumb things. These are all supposed to be in my avatar decks, but they're not. Anyway, what else is happening? I do this every once in a while, and it's just whenever I feel like doing it, so there's no real set time. It's just usually whenever my partner is busy. So, sometimes it's in the middle of the day, sometimes it's in the morning, sometimes it's whenever I am done doing what I need to do in the real world. So, anyway, I do appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Thanks for sitting with me, lurking, doing whatever you're doing. I do appreciate it. You don't have to be here, so I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to be here. If you want to find me, I am on the internet under Goddess of Blunder in most places. If you want to yell at me or whatever, I will just kind of laugh at you because I don't really care. Back in the day, I would have sent you pictures of my junk, but I'm not allowed to do that anymore, so... You had to flirt with me and threaten to kill me. I may as well give you something in exchange. Anyway, the world is awesome. You're all awesome. Okay, that's all I got. Let's go see who is online and go... maybe we won't. Where's my phone at? Maybe we won't do that. Maybe I left my phone somewhere. Maybe we won't go stream somewhere or go raid somebody. Maybe we will. Maybe I will get up and go find my phone. Nope, I found it. Let us go raid somebody. Let's go see who's on. Probably nobody. Probably nothing. Let's see here. Twitchy Twitch. Oh. Yeah, let's go visit my friends at EDH Rec Room. Let us go over there. That, Stream Manager. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I do appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day. Say hi to my friends over in the War Room EDH Rec. They do the Magic the Gathering content over on the intermicwebs, over on the UK side of the world, which is probably better than whatever the fuck I have going on here on this side of the continent. Okay, we're gonna head over there. Say hi to them when we get over there. I do appreciate you all. And, yeah, have a good rest of your day.